Some of the big guns come out at Durbanville and Turfentine on Saturday, the 2nd of October, as preparations get underway for the Cape and Highveld summer seasons. The GTV team will preview their feature races as they come and go. So Warren, let's kick off with Durbanville, where we have two feature races, the Diana Stakes and the Matcham Stakes, the traditional season openers. Now, in the Diana Stakes, we only have 7 runners carded, but already there's quite an important scratching. Number 2, Capitana. Anton Marcus's riders come out. She looked to have an undeniable chance of at least reaching the frame, but they've priced up Captain's Ransom at very restricted odds. She won this race last year. Tough to beat. Looks a natural banker.
Certainly does look a natural banker, Graham, and exciting to get these feature races underway, and just so much quality racing around the country. It's just wonderful to be able to witness it all. But back to Captain's Ransom, yes, a very tough filly to beat, as you say, last year's winner. She's really well treated at the weights. She's well weighted, comfortably. Her course statistics, she's had 2 starts for 2 wins at the course, and her course and distance stats are good. Easy to make a case for her. I would say even 3/4 fit, she should be able to win and get her Cape season off to a flying start.
So I think we both agree, and most punters around the country will agree, that the other 5 fillies are fighting out for minor money. We'll give them a quick mention. Scented Mistress, probably too short. Marina, definitely possibly too short.
But a good filly.
Good filly, but 1,400 metres, I fancy, is going to be on the sharp side. The interesting runner is Major Attraction. She's not well treated at the weights, but she's won her last 3 starts, Warren, and she's certainly on the up. But she is stable companion to Captain's Ransom, and I have no doubt that they're confidently expecting Captain's Ransom to be superior to Major Attraction at these weights. Of course, Justin Snaith's also got Really Royal, a nice filly, and Candice Bass-Robinson, who saddles Marina and Marmalisa. Marmalisa, good second last time out. But really, surely, this is a one-horse affair. Natural banker, Captain's Ransom.
No arguments there from me, Graham. I agree with you 100%. Again, yes, I agree with you about Marina being far too short, but I'm expecting her to be running on nicely. She's a very good filly. But yes, banker, strong win selection, Captain's Ransom for us. Then let's move on to the 7th, which is the second of the features. The hashtag This Is Racing Matcham Stakes, Grade 3 over 1,400 metres. Graham, now this is not a one-horse race by any stretch of the imagination. For me, I'm really looking forward to seeing Cosmic Highway run. He's got a 52 kilograms. He's got gate 1. He'll have a lovely smooth run in transit. He is returning off a rest. But Dean Caname has made no secret. He rates this horse.
Very tough test for the 3-year-old, but if he's likely Guineas winner, Dean Caname won the Guineas, of course, last year with Russian Rock. This is clearly his Guineas hope. The 3-year-old son to give me the green light, number 11, Cosmic Highway. You've pointed out that he's got 52 on his back. He's drawn 1. He's taking on some hard knockers here and some very talented opposition, but he clearly rates a massive threat to the anti-post favourite, number 2, Seeking the Stars. Anton Marcus writes from a wide draw. That could swing things in favour of Cosmic Highway. He's drawn 1. Seeking the Stars is drawn 11. But over the distance, Seeking the Stars unbeaten. He's had 1 previous run at Durbanville, which was an unplaced effort. He'll look to go out and make all the running, I would think.
Correct, certainly. He's a horse that's got tons of ability. He has disappointed me. He disappointed me a little in KwaZulu-Natal, but his form is there for all to see. Big chance, lovely colt. He's going to make his presence felt. Of that, I have no doubt. One course I want to ask.
Didn't disappoint me in KwaZulu-Natal. He was a great second in the Guineas to linebacker, a wonderful 4th behind Rainbow Bridge in the Gold Challenge, and I think 1,800 metres of the Champions Cup was a touch too far for him. He reversed to his optimum trip. I think he's a big runner. But Vaughan Marshall also has Silver Operator. I find him an interesting runner, Warren. He's won 3 out of 4 from over this distance. He's also well drawn in gate number 3, so he's far better drawn than his stable companion. If you look at the best weighted column, he's clearly the second best, but he's been priced up 20 to 1. I believe the swinger 2, Seeking the Stars, and 3, Silver Operator, offers some value.
You certainly could be quite right there. Silver Operator, he can run. He's done very well. He is taking his time to win again, but Yeah, that second to Native Tongue was good. His overall form is good, and Vaughan Marshall certainly holds a strong hand here. Maybe I am being a little harsh on Seeking the Stars. I expected more. Let me rather say than disappointed. I expected a bit more from him. He did well, but be that as it may, let's see how he goes here in the Matcham Stakes.
Would you be surprised from a pick six point of view if the winner came from outside of Seeking the Stars and Cosmic Highway? Can we make it a boat race, or would you be throwing in the likes of Speed Machine, Silver Operator? Nice to see Wild Coast come back to form. Former Guineas winner, but a lot more to do here.
I'll probably add 2 more horses, Graham. 3 Silver Operator and 10 Speed Machine. I'm going to be putting 4 horses in. 2 Seeking the Stars, 3 Silver Operator, 10 Speed Machine and 11 Cosmic Highway.
So there we go. That's done and dusted with the 2 lovely features down in the Western Cape at Durbanville Racecourse, the Diana Stakes and the Matcham Stakes. Turning our attention to Turfentine, where we race on the inside track. Their traditional season openers are the Joburg Spring Challenge for fillies and mares and the Joburg Spring Challenge Grade 2 over 1,450 metres. That's, of course, open to all horses. We'll start, Warren, with race 6 on their programme. It goes off at 15:45, the Joburg Spring Challenge Fillies and Mares Challenge. And again, natural banker here, number 4, Under Your Spell. Surely she's going to be tough to beat, despite the fact that she's giving the talented Big Burn 2 kilograms. She's shown herself to be unbelievably prolific. She's already a Grade 1 winner as a 2-year-old. Her seasonal debut was sensational. She's rated to win this by a country mile. She's been priced up very, very short in the market.
Graham, whatever beats her will win, because as far as I'm concerned, she's serious. She really is serious. And she's a banker. I think the professional double on the day, or the obvious bankers for these 2 race meetings at Durbanville and Turfentine, will be Captain's Ransom, Under Your Spell. As you say, healthy respect for Big Burn. The stable rate Big Burn. She's no slouch. She can run. But I think she's going to run second to Under Your Spell. Look at, she's been the fastest finishing in all her starts, bar 1, where she was the 4th fastest finishing when running 4th to Heaven's Girl. From that draw, from that weight, Lyle Hertzen knows her every stride. Big Burn's going to have to really be good to beat her.
So there we go. The Joburg Spring Challenge Fillies and Mares edition looks to be dominated by number 4, Under Your Spell. Clearly, the principal threat comes in the form of number 5, Big Burn, but I think Under Your Spell is going to be another popular banker on the day. And as Warren was saying, the professional punters who'd like to take these short price doubles may be looking at Captain's Ransom and Under Your Spell. The hashtag This Is Racing Joburg Spring Challenge over 1,450 metres due off as race 7 on the card at 16:20, though, is a different kettle of fish. Wonderful names in action. Got the Green Light makes his seasonal debut a lot earlier than he did as a 4-year-old last season. MK's Pride and Got the Green Light, they've met before, and there should be precious little to choose between them if, in fact, they run to their best. We've got to go, Warren, back to the 6th of March. The Hawaii Stakes over 1,400 metres. That was when Got the Green Light was making his seasonal debut as a 4-year-old, and he ran MK's Pride to a half a length. So here they meet again, but there are others. Express from the US, Copper Mountain, possibly even Bingwa, who was only a half a length behind MK's Pride in receipt of 4 kilograms last time out. He's only in receipt of 1 this time, so he's going to be very difficult to beat MK's Pride. You make it a boat race, Got the Green Light, MK's Pride. And the other interesting talking point, of course, is that Craig Zaki has taken over the reins and number 1 Got the Green Light.
Reading in the press during the week, Got the Green Light. Yes, he's warming up his engines, revving up his engines for bigger and better things to come. But Grade 2 Spring Challenge, there's no harm in winning that. Sways me slightly into the camp of MK's Pride, racing fit. Just ran 21 days ago. So yes, you probably could get away with just the 2 horses for a small, for smaller perms, etc. You did mention Bingwa, interesting runner. Was that second to MK's Pride a flash in the pan? I don't think so. His overall form is good, and he seems to have some ability. He's rated at 111. One horse I want to ask your opinion on. But to answer your question before I ask you a question, Got the Green Light, MK's Pride looks to be a 2-horse race, but I'm narrowly in the camp of MK's Pride. Dock of the Bay, number
Glad
11.
you brought him up.
What do you make of him? Because he's got 50 kilograms.
Last year, these kind of races were dominated by the 3-year-olds. Now, down in Cape Town, we're watching Cosmic Highway take on the likes of Seeking the Stars. Cosmic Highway at Durbanville representing the 3-year-old crop. Here we see number 11, Dock of the Bay, representing the 3-year-old crop. The sole representative. 3-year-old son of Rafif, he's won 2 from 4. He's got 50 kilograms on his back. He's got the very talented apprentice, Joshua Solomon's up. He looks to be racing fit. He gets 10 kilograms from Got the Green Light. He gets 8.5 from MK's Pride. I'm certainly not leaving number 11, Dock of the Bay, out of the play. Because perhaps the coming 3-year-old crop are going to be as exciting as the previous one. But of course, we've got to remember that this 3-year-old crop, when they're meeting the 4-year-olds, are meeting the exciting crop of 3-year-olds from last year. So it's going to be a very interesting race. I'm going to go with 1, Got the Green Light, 2, MK's Pride, and 11, Dock of the Bay as the 3 runners, which I'm going to be including in my pick sixes and jackpots.
One more point about Dock of the Bay before we wrap up is 37 days ago, he beat Lucy in the Sky. Lucy in the Sky came out and romped home yesterday at the Vaal. So that form line's just been boosted a little. So an interesting race. Wonderful to see these good horses in action. Wonderful to see any horses in action. But I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I'm going to be in front of the TV, not missing a beat.
Absolutely. 4 scintillating feature races coming to us on Saturday, the 2nd of October. 2 from Durbanville, 2 from Turfentine, where they race on the inside track, the Diana Stakes, the Matcham Stakes, the Johannesburg Spring Fillies and Mares Challenge, and the Joburg Spring Challenge. Enjoy all of the scintillating action.